Okay, good morning. What a gorgeous day for a ride. Anyway, I just thought I'd grab a quick hour, get out on the bike on this beautiful day. It's too hot, but I thought I'd get out and get a breeze, and what better way than on the bike? Anyway, the reason for just doing this little vid is because I did a ride out the other week, or a test ride, back to back, KTM Superduke R, the 1290, the revision 3, the new one, and the KTM Superduke GT 1290 revision 2, but the 2020 model. And for those that haven't seen my previous video with a test ride of the Superduke GT, check it out. I'll put the link below. But no, I'm seriously considering the KTM as a next bike, whenever that might be. And I have fallen in love with the GT. So I thought, well, before I conclude my own thoughts on the matter, everyone's raving over the new R, let's go and do a back-to-back. So KD Motorcycles in Accrington were kind enough to let me and my brother take both out for a few hours, and that's exactly what we did. We did a back-to-back, and I recorded it all, and yet again the GoPro failed on me big time. It recorded all the audio but not the video, so no material to share. And it was a great ride out all through Yorkshire, Settle, Halls, all around the beautiful roads, and all corrupt. So sorry about that, guys, and I really don't want to be going back asking for another test ride just for the vid. So that's disrespectful to KD, who've been great with me so far. Anyway, I just thought I'd summarise where I'm at. So I think just give you some feedback on the two test rides. I started off with the Superduke R. Wow, what a bike! What a monster of a bike! It's a name that's well suited. It's the same engine as the GT that I like. So it's the 1301cc, 177, 180 horsepower. I think it's slightly more powerful, only by 1 or 2 horsepower, so negligible for the amount of type of riding that I'm doing. And I think the power comes on a little bit higher, I think 1,000 revs higher, the peak torque, compared to the GT. Anyway, got on it, and you know when you get on a bike and within 5 minutes you sort of know whether it suits you or not. I pretty much came to the conclusion it just didn't. As great a bike it was, I think I'd end up killing myself, losing my license. It just entices you just to ride it like like a devil, and that's not what I want. The engine was superb. However, it was very, very sports bike like. You feel as if you're literally sat over the front wheel. There's nothing up front. It is a pure thoroughbred naked bike. And for those of you that want just that out and out power, in your face race bike for the road, it's got to be the one. But I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for a bike that is a great all-rounder. And a year, 14 months ago, I thought this bike, the S1000R, was that bike. Now I've ridden the GT, it's been demoted. So I did the test ride back to back, and as soon as I got back on the GT, I just felt like I'd come home. It was comfortable, it was everything the R wasn't, without, as far as I'm concerned, compromising performance. And I think within a pretty short period of time, it's confirmed in my eyes that the GT is the way to go forward. The thing is though, I think it's overpriced, and the only way I'd do a deal, I think, will be on an X demo. It needs to be at least 2-3 grand below list, so it's coming out list over 17, high 16s with a couple of little, I don't know what options or not you've got on it. And I think really the right price for that bike is 14-15. So anyway, so we've got a couple of conversations going on with a couple of dealers, trying to see what we can do. I'm in no rush, but I've definitely made my mind up that it's the GT for me. I'm looking forward to doing a lot more touring and over the future years. without compromising the performance. And you know what? Bottom line is that GT was just bags of fun. Bags of fun. This bike's great. I don't want to sort of slag this bike off because I've loved it, still do. But this just doesn't have the character. It just does not have the character. And it stems down basically to that V-twin engine. So again, please don't take it wrong, you know, fellow S1000R riders. I'm not slagging this bike off. It is amazing. But to me, the GT, the KTM GT, just gives it that fun factor that this doesn't have. So yeah, we'll see where we go with it. But that was my conclusion. Just thought I'd share that with you guys. Oh my god, so much for bloody getting fresh air and a bit of a breeze. I am boiling the bag hot. Boiling the bag hot. Listen, if you guys can recommend any great mesh jackets for the summer, please comment below. I've got 3 Dying Easy, 2 which are leather, one's a sport one, one's like a cafe jacket, and then I've got my all-weather Dying Easy waterproof. God, I need a summer one for the 3 days in England that we actually have a summer. anyway yes, that's where I'm heading now. I'm heading towards a place called Rivington Pike. It's nice place up near Chorley. There's a big hill on top of it. Is all the I think it's the BBC transmitter. So it's a nice big reservoir area, picturesque walks, all that type of stuff. Generally a lot of bikers hang out, but just heading up there and back. Just a quick hour out. Nice bit of road here. So yeah, I've had mixed feelings about the bike. One day I'm thinking, yeah, let's go for a change. And I get back on this and think, oh no, this is great, stick with it. But anyway, I think my mind's made up. And yeah, a week on, where are we now? Wednesday, a week, Sunday, we're off on our Euro tour, come UK tour. So with all the COVID-19 issues, we had a tour through Belgium, the Black Forest, down the B500, down that way to Bavaria, back in through France, through Luxembourg, back into Belgium. And now that Belgium and Luxembourg are off the agenda, and it looks like France might be on that agenda in the next sort of 10 days or so with the acceleration of cases there, we've just made the decision that we're going to stick to the UK. So we are now rapidly rescheduling. We're going to head up through Yorkshire on a Sunday, up into Scotland, through Perthshire, the Trossachs, over to the west coast, up towards Ullapool, maybe pick up bits of the NC500. We're not going to do the whole thing. We might get further. We might base ourselves around the Ullapool area and just spend for a couple of days and just head up towards John O'Groats as a day ride out. So we're looking forward to that. Obviously a bit of a compromise, and with the European tour, but I'm sure it'll be great, subject to decent weather. Whether we're on provided we're on 2 wheels and we're having a laugh, that's all that counts. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that now. Just getting ready now, starting to get luggage sorted, bits and pieces sorted. Yeah, looking forward to that. I'll most probably do a vid on that actually, and bring you highlights of that, because there should be some great roads, and more than happy to share them. So yeah, so I suppose as and when I come to replace this, I've been thinking about best way to sell, best way to maximise the value of it. As you know, I've had the bike since September last year, so what's that? That's been 10 months, 11 months, whatever. Here's the reservoir, Rivington Reservoir. So yeah, it's always that quandary, do I just part exit, or to try and get a bit more value from it? And I suppose, obviously, I'm going to try the latter. I'm going to try and get as much value as I can. I think this bike's fully loaded, got everything on, got some nice options on it, nice additions. Looked after extremely well, from ACF 50s, clean thoroughly. Yeah, I keep my bikes in pristine condition. So I'm hoping it will go to a good home. It is a good bike, it is a really, really good bike. What's this in front? Oh, I'm loving the springs on under the seat. God knows what it is. Good on you, man, good on you. Oh yeah, there's a shout out, flipping heck, I forgot to say. So I've been doing these videos for a few months, basically since just prior to lockdown really, just to put a bit of fun, and I'm enjoying doing it. Anyway, as of last night, I've got 101 subscribers. I never ever thought that would happen. I just put out these little vids for my own benefit, and if you like it, great. If you don't, well then, great also. But I'm loving it. Anyway, I'm really surprised, and I suppose humbled that 101 of you like it enough to subscribe. So I'm going to try and keep some content coming. Obviously I've got some with the trip coming up soon, and possible exchange of the bike with the KTM. I also plan to still do some test rides of quite a few different bikes, but yeah, I'll try and keep it coming. And thanks for your support and interest. Cheers guys. Hello there. So this is Rivington Barn, so I'm just going to pull over here, grab 5 minutes and then head back. Where shall we park? Where shall we park? Oh, it's busy. Couple of bikers. So there she is. There's my BMW S1000R. Yeah, so I'll be taking off the road lock, engine protection, the rizomas, the screen. I think I'll be selling them separately. I should get a few quid for them towards something else. There's my V-Stream Z Technique screen on the front. It's much better than the OEM one. Just lifts the wind off here. There's the obligatory guards for the radiators. Good bike, very, very good bike. Where are you going? Where are you going? Right, there's a few minutes there. Oh, where are you going, Mr. Ice Cream Man? Yeah, it's too hot to be standing out in the sun, so I'm just gonna head back, cool down. Anyway, yeah, just a little bimble out for an hour. Just thought I'd give you an update on where I'm at with a couple of things on the bike swap out, and just 10 days ahead of the UK tour. Yeah, keep on subscribing and follow me if you hit your buttons, and I'll try and get quite a bit more out to you over the next couple of weeks, couple of months. Cheers guys, have a good day.